Wagwan. Hey, hey. Whoever that is. Hazel, you coming in here with your mama? A little bit ashy. I just washed my hands, but I don't feel like going to put no lotion on, so y'all better not talk about me. Gang, gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang. The bigs, the 8, the 9, the deuce, the 4, the bigs, the 8, the 9, the deuce, the 4, the bigs, the 8, the 9, the deuce, the 4, the bigs, the 8, the 9. Give y'all a couple more minutes to get up in here. Mama, you always gotta find something that belongs to me and lay in it. You know that, lady. Stop acting brand new. Is it comfortable? Hi, St. Petersburg. How y'all doing? Make sure y'all have your snacks, your bevies. Kumar, if you need that, if you want that, if you like that. Whatever it is that you want, like, and need. Make sure you tap in with your ancestors, your angels, and your spirit guides. Ask that a message is sent through me that you need to receive for your highest good. Yeah, I got a couple more minutes. Let me shuffle well. The deuce, the 4, the bigs, the 8, the 9. And the deuce, the 4, the bigs, the 8, the 9. Gang, gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang. Oh, y'all didn't like that. Y'all clicked off. Okay, it's fine. Got a couple more minutes. If y'all are new here, make sure that y'all subscribe because I am putting this in subscriber mode to keep the riffraff away. So if you would like to engage in the chat, if you would like to chit chat with the homies, make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It's completely free. They don't even charge you for it. Ain't that crazy? All right, what's up, gang? Girl, boyfriend, they, them. How y'all doing? Well, I hope. It's your girl Seth from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to today's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Y'all gang and y'all been in this thing. What's up? Okay. If y'all would like to book personal readings, you can book at SavvySentient.com, and that is the only place that you could book. Hi, Diana. I will never reach out. I will not be in these comments trying to shenaniganize a reading out of y'all. I do not slide in DMs, and most importantly, I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp, okay? If you are thinking that you have a reading with me and you do not see my beautiful face, it's not me. Because all of my readings are via Zoom or recorded video. So if you don't see my face, you're being scammed. Report that person. They're a scoundrel. Okay? Don't fall for it. But let's go ahead and get into the reading. Shout out to everyone before we get into the reading. I did drop a video earlier saying that I am in a little financial struggle right now. Situation is getting real out here. It's getting real dire. And a few of you all actually did hit the Cash App, so thank you very much for your donation. The Cash App is in the pinned comment of this video if any of you all would like to contribute as well. Trying not to get evicted out this bitch. So if y'all could help, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, all your positive energy and love and engagement with the content is very helpful as well. So thank you all. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit got to say. What Spirit want to convey to us today. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in subscriber mode. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to continue to chat with the gang. I'm going to increase the time that you have to wait if things get out of hand down there, because some people be really wildin'. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let me put my timestamps. Y'all know I forget a timestamp. So y'all can come back and watch it. So we're gonna start the video at 7:33. 7:33, maybe an angel number that is significant to you all. That is one that I commonly see, not all the time, but I see it enough. So Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is in the heart of this reading? 7:47 on the timer. What's in the heart of this reading for my collective? What you want to chat with us about today? Oh, it's all right. I've been blessed a little bit today. I appreciate the blessings. I'm just trying to push through. This is a very emotional time. All right. What's crossing this energy, Spirit? Hey, Keeks. Thank you for donating. I seen you. Thank you. What is at the root of this, Spirit? All right, what is the potential future for this situation, Spirit? What is in the recent past for this? Okay. And what is the expected future for this situation? Hell yeah, already resonating. All right, so at the root of this, in the core of this rather, is the Page of Cups. So this is a message of love coming in. This can definitely be an intuitive message, a message from Spirit coming in. And what's crossing it is the Hermit energy. This is really speaking to just the last couple days. I don't know if y'all seen the daily energy today, but it was about how Chiron, however you want to say it, like it transited my 4th house, which is what all of this upheaval, what all of this healing and like rough energy surrounding my home and my family and my roots is all about. You all may have Chiron transiting a different house in your chart, but I just feel like the collective is experiencing some type of difficulties in different areas of their life that is meant to force healing. Okay, it's meant to force healing in that area. Okay, so you all might be feeling like really introspective right now about a specific area in your life. It may be bringing up old wounds. Oh, thank you, Keeks. It may be bringing up old wounds and a lot of like frustration and emotions surrounding a specific area of your life. So if you don't know where Chiron is in your chart, go ahead and pull up your chart on astro.com. This is not sponsored by astro.com, but it is the site that I use, and see where Chiron is. Okay, thank you guys. Because for me, it's in the fourth house. That's home, family. My fourth house is ruled by Aries, which signals like the beginning. So like my childhood, my youth, and I just been really discovering a lot about what I'm currently experiencing in the cycle that has shown up in my life since my childhood, as far as my home is concerned. So you all may be getting like really deep intuitive messages about certain areas of your life that you are being set to focus on. Okay, I don't know if I should clarify that, because I feel like it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, for me, it's about foundations and home and family. For you, it might be about like your friendships, how you relate to other people. For some of you all, it might be about your romantic relationships. For some of you all, it might be about your work. It might be about your struggles to become an entrepreneur. Like, it can be anything. So just check out where your Chiron is in your chart, okay? What's at the root of this? It's the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay, yeah, this resonates. Knight of Wands energy is having to be your own savior, having to kind of like put some gas under your ass and figure out a way to save yourself. Okay, clarify this for me, Spirit. Five of Wands is what's clarifying that. So you all may have been in a lot of mental conflict, or you might be in like actual conflict with someone in your life. Your Chiron's in Cancer. Well, I'm talking about transits. So when you pull up your birth chart, do the button that says with transits and look for Chiron where it is on the outside. But Cancer is a similar energy. That's what rules the fourth house. So home, your family, your emotions. Yeah. Might be a similar energy. So you might not be on the brink of eviction, but you might be having some like turbulence within your family, or some deep family healing wounds that are coming up to the surface right now that need to be addressed. Also, see what you know how to read houses. They're numbered on the wheel. Okay. But Knight of Wands, you're having to save yourself from a situation, and there may be a lot of conflict. The message on the Five of Wands says, learn to take life as it comes. So, yeah, you might be getting hit all upside the head by life right now. And you're really just trying to push through, trying to be a warrior, trying to not give up in this situation. And that'd be hard, because the way I just want to be like, ancestors, scoot over. Like, I'll be wanting to just go to the ancestral realm and hang with them, because this place is very ghetto. Clarify. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's giving having to figure out what actions to take to get through this. If it's not something that you're having to save yourself from, it's just like having the bravery to face the wounds that are showing up for you within the situation. Okay, so wherever you are being led intuitively to heal, this is about you finally having the strength, the bravery to address it. Because a lot of times the issue with facing your shadow or doing shadow work or healing at all for most people is that they don't want to face the primary thing that needs healing the most. They would rather suppress it. They would rather ignore it, overlook it. Recent past is the temperance energy. The temperance energy is about healing as well. Okay, so healing, alchemy, balance. With the Six of Swords, this is moving away from problems and being mindful what you take. It's, even though these are both positive cards and in the upright, is really giving like you saw that there was something that was needing to be healed and you decided to move away from it. It's really giving swept under the rug, I'll address it later kind of energy. I'll handle it later. 19 of y'all in here, 2 likes. Can I get some likes? They're absolutely free. Absolutely free. Tell me more about this temperance with the Six of Swords moving away. Some of you all, here goes the Four of Wands. Some of you all moved away from trying to heal this just to like trying to maintain your peace and your harmony like in your life, trying to just, it's giving comfort. It's giving comfort. Like, I just wanted to be happy. I just wanted to be harmonious. I just wanted to be comfortable. I didn't want to deal with that trauma. I didn't want to dig that up out of my shadow and address it. Like, it's giving, maybe y'all resonate with this. If you all have dealt with a lot of constant hardship, constant trauma, constant chaos, it feels like you all got to a place where for a moment you could breathe. And you were like, I'm not, now that I have some calm, now that I have some peace, like, I am not really interested in digging that up and dealing with it right now. Like, I'm actually okay with just being happy for a while, if that's okay with you, Spirit. If I could just be happy for just like 2.5 seconds, like, I think that's just what I'm going to do. And then now it's like, Spirit's like, okay, that was enough time of peace. That was enough time for happiness. You have to address this. Now you have to address this. Okay. So now you have to address this. Okay. So the potential future is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this represents like missed opportunities, and it feels like, oh, this is resonating too freaking hard. Okay. What this is Spirit wants you to address this now, because not addressing it will cause a loss for you. Okay. Well, Spirit been making me use myself as an example for the last couple readings, and I don't really like it. But Spirit, okay. I am in an industry where money is made regularly and often and easily for the most part. Like, once you're a professional in my industry, I'm a bartender, like, money comes quickly. And the thing about being a bartender and making fast money is just like being a drug dealer. I probably can't say that. Being a street pharmacist or being a midnight ballerina. Like, it comes fast and it can go fast. And when you're in the habit of knowing that money is always coming, your spending may not be as tight. Your investments, you may not have none. I'll invest in that in another time, in another day, whenever I have extra money. But like, literally, Being in like food service, we make a lot of money. We see a lot of money. We touch a lot of money. And Spirit is like, okay, so you've been touching all of this money all these years, but what do you have saved? What do you have invested? And low key, it's a generational curse. Spirit is trying to, the situation that I'm in now is supposed to force me to look at how I view money, how I handle money, my relationship with money, why I spend like I spend, why at times I'm tight like I am, and create some type of balance so that I'm never in a situation like this again. Create some type of wealth, invest, like do better so that I'm never in this kind of situation again. But in the meantime, the situation itself is whooping my ass, like, or whooping your ass. So Spirit may be like having you go through what you're going through right now, having you feel like hope is lost, or having to like really fight to maintain so that you appreciate what you have, and so that you do what you need to do to make what you have more abundant, to make yourself more abundant so that you can flourish. Okay, clarify the Page of Pentacles. Look, Tower. Yeah, so the potential, like literally Spirit is trying to scare us straight. That's literally what's happening right now. On top of that, outside of just the relationship with money, Spirit had highlighted how I got here. It was my loyalty and my wanting to see good in people, and wanting to believe that people had my back, and staying in spaces that I didn't belong in longer than I should have. I should have left that job probably after I got my second check. I stayed there for 2 months. My manager, the same one I was talking about in that short where I had to get a mask, to get a face paint, who don't like me. She didn't like me. She's just fucking faking. But I thought she had my back. She was telling me, I'm trying to get you to be full-time. I'm talking to the other managers about you being full-time, trying to get you some more money, more hours. And this is after I told her, if I don't make more money than this, I gotta go. Oh yeah, girl, I understand. I'm trying to talk to so-and-so to get you more money and try to see if you could be full-time. I should have trusted my intuition. I should have been more selfish. And when I saw the second check wasn't no better than the first, I should have dipped and found something else. Okay. So, like, lessons is really like whatever situation you're in now, Spirit has you in there and has you uncomfortable in it, and has things coming to the surface from your subconscious so that you can learn from it and do better, so that you don't end up back in the situation ever again. Okay? Bop. Yeah, let me go ahead and because people think I'm playing with them, and I'm never playing with them. Yeah, I do instant blocks. I don't do no warnings. We just go ahead and block you for being stupid in the comments. Anyways, back to the storyline. Spirit got you going through this so you can do better in the future. Heard. Understood, Spirit. We got it. Thanks. So the expected future is Star card. Wish fulfillment. That you get what you need. That you turn things around. This is what could possibly happen. This is what we're expecting. I bounce back for sure. Clarify the star. Hermit. And in your soul, in your spirit, you know that you are capable of pulling through in this situation. This is definitely a very, very, very introspective time. Spirit really has you doing some inner work on this one, has you looking deep within on this one. Okay. Should I do tea? This doesn't really feel like a tea reading, huh? This really feels like a you and spirit reading. Just the two of us. You and spirit. Okay. I'm gonna skip the tea. What is the energy of the collective that we are speaking to today? What is the energy of the collective today? Look, the moon card. That is your energy. You are in your subconscious. You are looking within. You are in your shadow. Okay. What is surrounding the collective today? Bruh. High Priestess. So it's not just me. So it's not just me. High Priestess. Surrounding you is an air of mystery. Surrounding you is the unknown. Surrounding you is spirit. This, yo, as fucked up as this situation feels, it does feel highly influenced by spirit. Highly. Okay, what's in your minds and emotions? What's in your mind and emotions? Empress energy. Fertility, abundance. How to create what you need. And what is the outcome? The way that it's all major arcanas for me, like this is a big spiritual lesson. Two of Cups. The outcome is some type of partnership. I'm getting that this is the partnership with spirit. I don't think that this is a romantic thing. It could be something like connection or partnership with people who are aligned with you, jobs that are aligned with you, like harmonious partnerships, friendships that come in, soulmates. If it is love, if it is romantic, this is aligned love. This is counterpart love. This is someone who is meant to support you and pour into you and give to you. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. There is more information that is needed. You may also have someone watching you. Like watching you push through this, watching how resilient and how strong you are. For sure, the haters are watching. I know for sure the ops are watching. I did not want to post that video earlier, but closed mouths don't get fed. I'm out here just needing a little help. And for me, like, you know, I'm so hyper independent. I don't ask for help. And so for me, even that was like a test of spirit. Like, say what you need. You never do, you know. So definitely all eyes on you. Haters watching. People who want to bless you, they watching too. People who want to be of assistance, they watching too. But yeah, moon energy is the energy that you're in. You're deep in your subconscious right now. You are finally addressing your shadow. Spirit, tell me about the moon. What is the moon here as the status of my collective? Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. 14 of y'all in here, only 4 likes. Yo, Spirit said sit in it. Like 4 of coins in the moon energy. Y'all might have been in this energy for a few days, maybe a few weeks. Y'all might have been feeling really introspective for some time now. Hermit came out here twice. So y'all might have really just been sitting in this energy for some time. And it's almost like spirit is holding you there because you can't you can't run from it. You can't keep running from this. Like, running from this is not going to improve your life. There has been enough time that has passed for you to deal with it. And in order for you, in order for you to have the abundance that you're meant to have, in order for you to have the life that your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides want you to have, a life of abundance, a life of creation, a life of comfort, a life where you flourish. In order to have these things, you have to address the things that are holding you back, the things that are stagnating you. Spirit is around you at this time. They're making you sit in this, but they are around you at this time with the High Priestess energy here. You are surrounded by spirit at this time. This Knight of Wands again. Knight of Wands again. Now is the time to do what you want to do, is the message. Now is the time to, yo. This is a push by the universe. Like, I don't even want to call it a test. It's not a test. This is a push. Like, it's like up to this point, you haven't been doing enough. If you, like me, have been feeling like you are in survival mode, and like, what do you mean I'm not doing enough? I can barely do enough to get by. I want to let struggle bust like a motherfucker. Like, if you've been feeling like that, spirit saying, but this is not enough. And not enough in the sense of you're not trying, but we want so much more for you than this. And if we got to put some fire up under your ass to make it happen, if we got to give you this cosmic fucking push by making you the most uncomfortable you've ever been, if we have to make you feel like you're about to lose it all just to get you where we need to get you, then that's what we're going to do. Your spirit team wants so much more for you than what you currently have. And for a lot of you, what you even imagine having. So what you're experiencing now is the cosmic push. The cosmic ass whooping. Okay? This is meant to push you into your abundant era, which has been on your mind. Money on your mind. Money, money on your mind. Clarify this Empress. Look, clarify the Empress. The mother and King of Pentacles, like money on your mind. This is the push. This is the push. 3303 on the timer when I'm saying that. And I've been seeing 333 all crazy. Y'all are working in collaboration with spirit to get to where you are going. This relationship is a relationship with spirit. Come on, spirit. Yeah, I asked someone today who has helped me in the past, but had stopped. Like, they would say that they were going to help, and then they did. So they helped me before, and then whenever I needed help again, they would say yeah. And this is multiple times. Say yeah, and then not answer my calls, or tell me to call them back, and not, like, you know, bullshit. And so I called them today, and I was like, look, this is the situation. Can you do it or not? And if you can't, just say you can, because you always say you can, and then you never do. And I can't. I'm gonna try. I'm looking. I'm gonna go look right now. Okay, we're gonna see. But I don't know if y'all remember, like, not too long ago, maybe a couple of readings ago, I said that someone was going to have to help you, and that was going to be like their karmic test. Someone who maybe could have helped you before in the past and didn't is now going to be asked by the universe, is going to be put in a position to help you again. And it's their test to see whether they help you or not. That reading came to mind today after I asked this person. I was like, that's not who I had in mind. That's not who I thought we was talking about. But Crazy work. Um, but the outcome was the Two of Cups, and it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Two of Why do I keep wanting to say Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins? That may be significant, like that energy of balance and prioritizing what's important. But this is about justice. It's about believing in your personal power. Spirit, I said this relationship that you're in is one with spirit. And spirit is pushing you into your personal power. Bottom of the deck here is the High Priestess as well. This is a really spiritual situation, very cosmic push. Oh, spirit, okay. That's crazy because the Empress is there. When I said the cosmic push, you are in labor right now. What you're experiencing right now, oh, Shay, Spirit, you better give me these channels. This hardship is labor. You are in labor. And each obstacle that you experience right now is a contraction. And your determination to get through it, to come out on the other side, is the push. You undergoing this struggle is spirit holding your hand and telling you to push. Like, so that you could birth this new life. This new life where you don't have to struggle so much. This new life where you don't have to worry, where you don't have to cry, where you don't have to stress. If this is about friends and people that you be around, you're going to be around healthier people. You're going to be around people who advocate for you, support you, reciprocate the love and the energy that you pour into them. You are literally birthing your new life. So I'm speaking to you and I'm speaking to me when I say we got to keep going. We got to keep pushing. I know we tired. I know it's ghetto that we always got to struggle. I know that it's, annoying. That is always something. That is always an obstacle. That is always, it's always something. But I feel like this is the thing. This is the moment that's make or break. This is the initiation into our new life. So this is why we're being forced to do things that we are uncomfortable with, like ask for help. This is why we're forced to do things that are not common to who we are. Because on the other side of the discomfort is the reality that we want to live in. Okay? Yo, ooh, I say spirit. Okay, I told y'all there was monitoring spirits. There are people, fuck these people. There are people who are watching, hoping, praying that this situation breaks us. They're hoping for our downfall. They're trying to see if we level up after this. High refined energy. They're trying to see Seven of Wands energy. If we can defend all that we have gained, all that we have fought for, all that we have built. These people are the same haters we've been talking about for the last few readings that want to see us crumble. The ones that feel inferior in our presence. The ones who wanted to break us because they hate our light. They hate that we're chosen and we choose this path. They hate our power. And so they're watching. Now I do want to pull the tea. Now I do want to pull the tea. Because, bitch. Bitch. What's the tea, spirit? And it won't. And it won't. Come on, geeks. And it's not gonna work. Fuck you talking about? What's the tea, spirit? Cause we can't stop. And we won't stop. Impersonators. They want to be like you. They want to be like you. And it would make them feel so much better if you failed. Because not only would they not, they would feel superior to you. They want to be like you so bad. But if you fail, if everything collapses around you, they're going to feel superior to you. Oh, copycats. Oh, wannabe ass. Oh, hating ass. Oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda ass. Same shit, different day. This is who they are. This is who they're always gonna be. Same shit, different day. They don't change. Like, grow up. Moving. We've moved on from this. You might be moving. I'm not moving. Y'all not evicting me. I'm moving. Yeah, this could just be you moving on from the situation, moving away from them. If this was a job situation, you might have moved on already, like I did. If this was a friendship or a relationship of some sort, you might have moved on already. And they might be moving. They might. Spirit, what you talking about? These people who maybe tried to force you out of an environment, these people may be moving themselves. Like, the same environment that they tried to push you out of is the same one that they will be forced to leave. You better be a single mom with kids still serving. She said, who I am is who I want to be. A single mom who works too hard, loves her kids, and never stops. I love that song. Played out. These people are, like, it's played out. The way that y'all are hating, the way that y'all are moving, like, I'm on some other, and y'all still worrying about me? Y'all still worry about Keeks? We over here. We over here doing whatever it is that we are doing. Okay? And I'm glad you said that, Keeks, because you know what? Period. People, come on, Spirit. People, and I was thinking about this shit. People want you to look like whatever struggle you're going through. I never do. When these people met me, I was driving back and forth, 90 minutes back and forth to work, trying to transition my life to Charlotte, trying to move here, struggling financially all the while, having to like do Uber Eats just to get gas money to make sure I could get back and forth to work. But I had to get out of Columbia because ain't shit in Columbia. Ain't no opportunities. And like seeing me going through that, hustling, grinding, waiting on my apartment to come through, all of that, like I still showed up with the full beat. I still showed up in good spirits. Like, people want you to look a mess and be in the worst spirits possible. And how does that serve me? How does that serve you? But you know what it is? They going through what they going through. And they showing up looking how they look. And they want you to do the same. They want you to do the same. When you're walking with the divine, though, you're going to always have a glow, with or without a beat. You gonna always have a glow. You always gonna have that divine energy surrounding you. No matter what you do, when you walk in with spirit, it's gonna be a hater or two. Cause it's in us. It's not on us. What's up with these people? What's T, spirit? Cock blocking. Ooh. These people, if not specifically cock blocking, but these people might have been trying to block you from other opportunities. Just like I said, in my situation, I should have been left that job. I even turned down another job for this job. And when I told that lady I was going to start looking for other jobs if the money didn't get better, she fucking lied to my fucking face. I'm trying to get you more hours. I'm trying to get you to be full-time. So you trying to tell me that to prevent me from leaving? You're fucking cock blocking. You're blocking me from other opportunities. It might be the same way for y'all. It might have been a job situation. It might have been a friendship or a different opportunity. People trying to throw salt in the game to prevent you from moving on to a better situation. Look, offer in reverse. What did I say? I'm trying to get you more hours. I'm trying to get you to be full-time. Mind you, the hours that I was working was 32 hours, so it was damn near full-time. So you making me with this bogus ass offer that you know, is some bullshit. Don't tell me about no shit that's not set in stone just to try to get me to stay. The fuck? Faulty. Give me one more card. Cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or has suffered from it. They should have spell checked these cards. But yeah, somebody, like I said, they watching online. They watching. They trying to see if you fail, see if you falter, see if you lose it all. They stop kissing your ass now. When they first met you, they might have had a lot of positive things to say about you, all smiling in your face. Towards the end, though, they stopped kissing your ass because their true colors started coming through. They couldn't hide how they truly felt. Moves in silence. Yeah, some of your moves might need to be made in silence. I'm also getting, so like, remember I said I didn't want to post it because I do like to keep my business to myself to an extent, unless it can serve y'all. And I do make moves in silence. And I kind of feel like there's like this programming where they're like, yeah, make your moves in silence. Make your moves in silence. Hey, Christine, thank you. Make your moves in silence so that you silence your voice. Like you said, Keeks, you don't like to ask for help. Like, we so programmed to move in silence that when we actually need help, we don't even say shit because we don't want everybody knowing our business. But they also say a closed mouth don't get fed. So if I'm moving in silence and I need help, how the fuck I'm supposed to get the help if I don't say shit? How? So I'm getting that from that card as well. Give me a couple more cards and let's move on to these Oracle Spirit. Fishing for comments. Somebody might be asking someone about you, trying to see if they know anything about whether you have failed yet, whether it has come crashing down yet. Drama starter and love triangle. There could be a third party situation or like a group of people. I'm kind of getting like a gang stalking or like a group of people trying to cause harm to you or trying to see you fail. It might have been multiple people involved in this, y'all. Well, now y'all can all get a front row seat and watch me not fucking fail. How about that? How about them apples? Okay, so let's get some oracles. I'm gonna do the witching hour. Look at all these people searching for a reason. Hit that like button. Searching for a piece of mind. Hey, said all treated equal. That's what they teach us. But that ain't how we treat each other. Yeah, yes. I'm gonna have to pull some self-care oracles on this too, because we have the Book of Spells, number 22. This is about learning, and like I said, I feel like this is a situation that is supposed to be teaching you. That's why it's so difficult. That's why it's so, like, so much is on the line right now, because it's the way to make you learn a hard lesson. Okay. The next one is bathing in the river, self-care. This also talks about like spiritual bath energy, purging, cleansing. And then the solitary witch. Heal yourself first. Okay. So, Keeks, why you don't have nobody to talk to? Solitary witch. You don't want to ask. Solitary witch. I know that life, but I kind of feel like too, like, I have friends, don't get me wrong. My friends are at a distance from me, but we talk regularly. But I don't have people in my immediate vicinity. Like, for years now, I haven't had anyone nearby that I could, talk to. I'm always solo dolo, very much a solitary witch. Hey, how you doing? So let's start with the Book of Spells. But also, like, that's why we need community. Make sure y'all are in the in the Discord. We can talk in there. Okay. All right. So, Book of Spells. Learn, seek advice, further develop your skills. This is Eight of Pentacles energy. I love that. Because that's about, like, achievement and putting in work and all of that. When we pull numbers, you can see if you win one. So it says, ask just about any witch and they will tell you. They too have a sacred book of spells. This is a compass that guides their craft and the journal that records their workings. Some spell books are passed down through generations, handed down from one healer to the next. You may stumble upon a tattered book in an old bookshop or feel called to purchase a guide from your favorite author. At the beginning of your magical journey, seeking help from others who have already gone through the trials you may face can save you a lot of time and effort. Before you know it, the student will become the master, and one day you too can pass the teachings to another. This card will come to you when you are eager to move forward with plans but need to do more research or perhaps sharpen some skills first. You don't have all the tools, knowledge, or resources just yet and should consider seeking help or guidance. Now may also be a good time to consider enrolling in a class or a workshop to discover practices that can be useful for your goals. If you are already well versed in what you do, receiving this card is a sign to seek ways to master your craft. It may be time to commit to higher levels of education and spend more time to practice in refining your talents, or begin the process of establishing systems and structures that can take you to the next level. So this is like, I know it's the Eight of Pentacles, but it kind of feels like Hierophant energy too. Like Spirit is leveling you up. And so whatever this pertains to, that Chiron energy I was talking about, the healing, the deep healing that Spirit is making you go through right now, whatever this applies to, the lesson is meant to upgrade you, make you more masterful, put you in a position where now you can develop systems to increase your life, like increase how well you manage money, increase how you navigate relationships and how discerning you are with certain people, increase your work ethic or your organization, how you organize your work so that you're not overwhelmed, how you plan and schedule your life, even if it's about like health and wellness, like put you in a position where you do more to care for yourself, where you have a more like set regimen for the gym, a better diet, whatever. Like this is a push. Because like for somebody, this whole situation, this Chiron energy we're dealing with, for some of you, it might be affecting your health. You might have had a really fucked up health scare. And the thing that you could lose is your life. Like, I feel like we're all at risk at losing something. For me, it's my security, my house. For you, it might be your life. For someone else, it might be friendships or familial relationships. And it's like Spirit is taking the thing that means the most to you right now and making you prove that it's something that you truly value. Right? Hi, Liam. So let's go to the next card, Bathing in the River. Bathing in the river. And, oh, girl. Nice to meet you. Bathing in the river. Keywords, being present, self-care, tending to your mind, body, and soul. Four of Swords energy. This energy right here. Like in the midst of all the chaos, have y'all been feeling like, have you all had a day or like several hours where you had just sat down and unexpectedly just started introspecting, just really just started thinking about the situation? Or if there were several things that you were supposed to be doing, you just stopped what you were doing and you just stopped. You just rested. Has that happened to any of y'all recently? Because that shit definitely happened to me like yesterday and the day before. And then I did readings for myself and like all of that was confirmed. Like I was supposed to do that. That's what I needed to do. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, self-care is its own kind of magic. A spell doesn't have to be elaborate or effective. Doesn't have to be elaborate to be effective, nor does it need to produce anything specific like more money or a partner. Magic can be channeled on a cozy Saturday afternoon just by sitting in your favorite chair next to your favorite window with your favorite blanket and your favorite tea or coffee in your favorite mug with no other goal than to just have a moment to yourself and connect to the present. These are the moments that refresh you and give you the strength to deal with some of life's some of life's more difficult challenges. When bathing in the river flows into your reading, it's a big nudge from Spirit to take time for tending to your mind, body, and soul. You haven't been fully present in your life. Perhaps you have a spiritual practice, but it feels more like checking in item off of your to-do list than a moment of bliss or ease. Maybe you take a warm bath, but spend that time reading over textbooks or office work you've brought home. Perhaps you have a healthy diet, but you're inhaling food in between appointments rather than savoring the taste and the feeling, the nourishment flowing through your body. Self-care isn't truly self-care if it feels more like a chore or something you're compounding with other things. Remember that you matter and you're not just selfishly putting yourself first. You're taking care of yourself so that you'll be around and present for all of life's precious moments. First steps, birthdays, time with friends, experiencing culture, and living rather than just getting through the day. This card supersedes almost every other card and represents an immediate need for self-care and to slow down. Christine says yes. And then I did a cord cutting and journaling and releasing. And now I feel, how do you feel now, Christine? Okay. And lastly, yo, this is so crazy. So the last one is the Solitary Witch, and it says heal yourself. And Chiron energy is the wounded healer. It's literally what that energy is for. Like this is 99. I just seen 99 in the chat. Yeah. Um, Self-care, heal yourself, Chiron energy. Like, this is the weirdest freaking energy because it's pressure, it's difficulty, it's like so rough, but it's meant to heal you. Y'all, let me know where Chiron is transiting in your chart. When y'all figure it out, drop it in the comments. Like, when y'all figure out where Chiron is transiting in your chart right now, because I know it can't just be me. When I checked the astrology, I was like, bitch, is that why I'm going through all of this? This is so fucking ghetto. But yeah, let me know in the comments. So, Solitary Witch. Heal yourself first. It begins with you. Believe in yourself. And temperance energy. Y'all had temperance in the recent past. The solitary witch is not worried about what others are doing. She prefers to practice alone in the sacred space of her choosing rather than rely on a coven to support her. She may meet with others occasionally, but ultimately she knows her path is hers, alone to walk in her own time. Many will call upon her for her gifts, which she is happy to share, but first and foremost is her own healing, for she knows she is of little use to anyone without first supporting herself. Pulling solitary, which is a sign that you have overlooked yourself. You may need to spend more time in solitude, treat yourself to a rare experience, or spend more time developing your gifts before sharing them with others. Pulling this card can also signify that your healing work starts within. You may need to work on healing your ancestral lines, or you're being called to develop a better relationship with your spirit guides. If your question involves others, receiving this card guides you to focus on how you can be a better person in your relationships. It's unlikely you'll change the other person's mind, but you can change how you manage your response to their behavior. It may be time to walk away. Yo, this is so crazy because I was talking to one of my friends about the whole work situation and how I stayed in it too long and how I have to learn how to be more selfish. That has always been a downfall for me. And in this period of time, this is like the 7th year anniversary of when my spouse abandoned the marriage. And while I was living in a parking lot in my car with my dog Spanky, I was still worrying about my spouse because allegedly they were also living in their car, which I don't believe. But at the time, I thought they were. But even in my time of peril, even when I had nowhere to lay my head but my car, even when I was struggling how I was struggling, my first thought was, I hope they're okay. And so I kind of feel like all of this is a reminder to put yourself first, prioritize yourself first, and to be more selfish. And that it's okay to be more selfish. It's okay, friend, whoever needs to hear this. It's okay to be more selfish. As a light worker, as an empath, as a chosen one, as someone who genuinely, naturally, and without an agenda cares for other people, it's okay to care for yourself first, to choose yourself first, to be more selfish. This is the universe giving you permission. Because what tends to happen with people like us is the love and the care and all the energy that we pour into other people ends up being a detriment to us. And that ain't right. So I feel like this is spirit saying, put yourself first though. Like, be who you are. Give to the collective how you want to give to the collective. But if it's at your own expense, if it's a sacrifice to you, don't do it. Prioritize yourself first. Okay, so let's get a postcard from Spirit and a song message. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. That's Pink Panther. Mmm. Love it. I love the song message. That was one of your biggest lessons. It's a ghetto ass lesson to learn, but a lesson we all need. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spiritual world, there's a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off or uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyways. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. Like, bro, everything. Yo, Christine, that video that I made today was the hardest video. Like, I think that those crying videos are cringy when you crying and ask. I think that's cringy as fuck. And I was trying my best not to cry, but I also do not ask for help because I'm hyper independent. And because every time, more times than not, when I've needed help, there was no help to be given. So I have learned to, okay, Liam. So I have learned to just not ask and figure it out by myself. And so now, like, I don't know, I'm just feeling like spirit's like, ask, bitch. Ask. Just go ahead and ask. And so that's what I did. And I did get a few donations. Everything helps and I do appreciate it. I'm not quite even close to what I need right now, but it's better than what I had, so I'm grateful. But the message of this card, yes, the things that we are experiencing now are based on the decisions set in motion in the past. But like I said, I do kind of feel like this is a spiritually led kerfuffle. This is a spiritually led snafu, a spiritually led difficulty that is forcing us to heal some shit so that we can step into abundance. And I do think that it will all work out how we need it to work out. But Spirit just really needed us to learn this fucking lesson. Needed us to learn a couple lessons within this big ass lesson that we're going through right now. So the song message dedicated to the people in this situation who wanted to see us fail, who wanted to see us falter, who wanted to see things not work out for us, is Broken Clocks by SZA. Why you still talking about me like we together? I moved on for the better. You moved on to whoever. All I've got are these broken clocks. I ain't got no time, just burning daylight. It's still love, still love, still love is, still love, still love. Still love is, still love, still love. Nothing but love for you. Got nothing but love. Got nothing but love. It's all love, haters. Because that's what we are. Walking freaking love. And there's nothing that y'all can ever do to stop that. Okay? Liam's about to get blizzard. Because what are you doing? And that's why I be putting them on 5 minutes. All right. So now it's time to choose a number. You are worthy, Christine. And it's nothing but love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love for you haters. Because at the end of the day, day gonna end. And I'ma still be blessed. At the end of the day, all those weapons formed against me will not fucking prosper. At the end of the day. Now, how about that? All right, friends. You know what time it is. Go ahead and drop your numbers 1 through 50 in the comments. Whoever gets the closest or on it wins, as usual. Hi, Raven. Oh, then I got. It was 11:11 in the chat, and we're at 1 minute and 1 hour and 11 minutes. Come on, alignment. Spirit with the messages. Drop those numbers in the comments, y'all. 1 through 50. My babies are so cute. Droopy done got so fat. That's my big boy now. I hate that he can't go outside because he's an outside cat. And I think that's really affecting his fitness. When I get out of my situation, I'm going to get him a wheel or something. Do they have cat wheels that he can run on? I know he be wanting to run. 57 is 1 through 50, honey. 33, 17, 5. You want to pick a different number? 44. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't liked the video yet. Spirit, who you need to holler at? Also, if you don't win the reading, that doesn't mean that the reading isn't for you. Spirit likes to hit multiple people with the same message. So take what resonates. Unless, of course, it's hyper specific, obviously. And the winner is 24. Who's closer? Is that Christine? 24, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 24, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Oh, it was so close. Raven, you are one too many. So it's Christine. And I might do a couple more after this. I'm in a good mood. What's your question? But if you leave, then you won't get chosen. What's your question, Christine? Put some on that attitude. I think you need to relax. Ooh. Oh, let me show you what can you do. Gotta let it back. Shh. Thank you for the hearts. Are y'all tapping the screen? Y'all don't be tapping the screen. Christine, what's your question? She writing a scientific equation. I just want to know if pi times the square root of the diameter of the pentagram. Then what is x? Help me solve for x. In the thunder and rain. Christine, what's the question? Is it her business that you're about to ask about? Because I ain't going to read you her business. But if it pertains to you, then yeah. Don't be trying to form the question to make it pertain to you either. She's like, how can I word it to where it sounds like it's about me? We got to have spiritual integrity. We can't just be in folks' business. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dum, dum, dum. We're waiting in the thunder and rain. Poetic justice. Poetic justice. Christine, what is the question? We are waiting. I don't want to stop just because. Well, anyway, y'all. Christine, you writing everything but the question. I started my new job today. It was training. And I got some really good food today. I don't really have to buy any groceries for my whole training because there's so much food that I'm getting. It pertains to you. Then ask the question, girl. We're waiting. But I had some fire-ass lamb lollipops. They were delicious with chimichurri. I love chimichurri lamb chops. And it had like green beans and like the little baby potatoes, but the ones that are like different colors, like purple and yeah, so fire. And I also had a cheesecake, like a turtle pretzel cheesecake. You want to know? Okay, so she seems cold and angry towards you now. All right. But I also got a filet mignon and some mashed potatoes, y'all, and some Brussels sprouts. Fire. Okay, so Christine wants to know her cousin acting kind of cold towards her, a little bit shady. What's the overall energy? There must be a delay. Let me see, because I have the reading pulled up. No, not that much of a delay. About 30 seconds. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Literally says careless, unfocused, meanness, hoarding, lack of meaning behind actions, uninspired. Yeah, so she is a bit indifferent towards you. With the World card, she might not want to continue y'all's relationship. She might be trying to cut you off. Alright, what is the cousin's energy towards Christine? Thank you for the floating heart, and I missed it. Thank you. What is... Yeah. She's at a crossroads. Like, she's trying to make a decision about you. 2 of Wands came out. High Priestess in reverse. I think she's about to let you know what's on her mind about you all's connection. 5 of Swords and Judgment. Yeah. She might not want to be cousins no more. She might want to cut you off. Two of Wands, she's in a decision-making process. Five of Swords, mental conflict. This could be manipulation. Judgment. Is she in a relationship? Because it feels like someone might be manipulating her judgment. Like, trying to cause distance between you and her. How does Christine feel about? Define the World card. Oh, the World card is about completion. So it can go, it could go a couple different ways. It can be like a really positive card where you get everything that you want, you get everything that you work for, the culmination, things come together as they're meant to. It can also be a negative card. Well, not necessarily negative, but it's just the end of the cycle. So in the major arcana, the cycle starts with the Fool. There's a whole story behind the major arcana and the Fool's journey, but you start at card 0, the Fool, and the last card in the major arcana is the World card. And like, that's the end of the chapter before you start a new journey. Okay, so yeah, somebody wants to close a chapter with Christine. Okay, we're gonna clarify that. What is this Five of Swords in the Judgment card here? I don't know if there's an outside influence like in her ear. Empress, maybe a female or a mother figure, or someone who is maternal. Could be like an aunt, her mother. But it feels like somebody might be influencing her decision. 8 of Cups to walk away. Someone might be in her ear, because you do have the High Priestess here on her side too, but the High Priestess is in reverse. So the High Priestess speaks about intuition, and intuitively she may feel like she doesn't believe whatever is being said about you to separate the two of you, or she knows that it's against, like something in her is like, this don't feel right, but she's leaning towards breaking things off with you, even though intuitively she feels that it doesn't feel right. But with this Two of Cups energy here, if that's not you guys' relationship, it feels like she's in a relationship with someone, or her relationship with someone is causing her to separate from you. Tell me about the High Priestess in the reverse. Four of Coins, Six of Coins. One of these, she's like, Four of Coins is like an energy of holding on and being miserly, while the Six of Coins is the energy of like being charitable. And it feels like she's at a crossroad. Like, she feels like she wants to hold on to you, and another part of her saying like to release you. And it feels like there might be somebody in her ear. It feels like really manipulative. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Someone is trying to affect her judgment. Or maybe someone's lied about you. Look. Clarifying the Two of Cups is the devil. Yeah, there's somebody else. There's some other energy at play. And if it's not a physical person, this is like some shadow shit. Like, there's an influence. If it's not a person, there's an influence that is making her feel however she feels about you, which is making her want to separate from you. You feel about her, 10 of Pentacles with the Chariot, Empress in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. Who is this mother figure involved in this, Christine? The Empress is coming up twice. Like, I feel like you are a ride or die cousin. Like you will go the distance for your people. 10 of Pentacles with the Chariot. But the Empress and the Four of Cups, Empress in reverse, is like a situation that's no longer abundant, no longer fertile, no longer tenable, not worth your time or effort. With the Four of Cups, it could be like a missed opportunity. Or it's like you want to it's so funny. We were just talking about choosing yourself and, always sacrificing for other people. But like, even though you said like you kind of had got past that or learned that lesson there, for you and her, like you do have this weakness for her, or like she has a place in your heart. Like you're not, you it's something in you that like would refuse to abandon her. It would take just so much to abandon her for you. But she's on the fence about if she wants to abandon you. She has a friend. I don't know if that friend is a friend. That friend got devil energy. Or there might be something more to the friendship than what the naked eye sees. This person may not be wrapped too tight. This person may be an abusive kind of person. Even if it is just a friendship. I was just watching a true crime the other day where this girl was like became friends with this other girl, but she got so possessive. Like this other girl couldn't have other friends around, and whoever she would meet, she would just say the worst things about them and just, oh, I don't know about them. Like really just because she couldn't stand to see her friend have other friends or other relationships. So this person might be like that. But I don't think that this is the best person for her to be around. What's the mutual energy? King of Cups. You all both love each other very dearly. Ace of Swords. There's going to be some type of communication, some type of conversation. I think this is going to be a very emotional conversation. But I think that you need to definitely, thank you, Cielo, definitely be very direct, like really blunt in your approach to this, the way you speak. And I don't mean blunt in a way that's like mean or nasty. I mean like, bitch, I love you. Like, I would never do or say anything to hurt you. I don't know why you feel this way, why you think this, who's telling you this, but you should never doubt how I feel about you. I don't know who this person is, but I don't think they're good. I don't think they're good at all. All right, what's the angel number? Zero, zero, zero. Reflect. Soul journey, inner reflection, alignment, infinite possibilities, mindfulness, contemplation. Take your time to reflect on your soul's journey. You are part of the infinite universe where all things are possible. Clear your mind, realign your thoughts, and rediscover your purpose. How can you reconnect with your soul's journey? What steps can you take to realign with the infinite possibilities of the universe? Spend a few minutes today in quiet reflection. Meditate or write about your thoughts and feelings to gain clarity on your current path. All right, so you may need to do some introspection about this whole situation. If you want to try to fix it, or if you want to just let it play out, maybe heal it later after this inevitably bites her in the ass. Girl, Spirit's saying focus on you. Let her. I think she has to get bit by this person. I think she has to fall flat on her ass and be betrayed by this person before she realizes you have always been on her side. Your song message is you. Baby, it's you. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you sleep softly through the night. Every moment we're resting open. Like, focus on yourself, because Just wanna be yours. Whoever, yeah, I think this is a situation. I don't think you should be cold to her. I don't think you should return that energy. I think that you should still be the kind, loving cousin that you are. And let this person, whatever they're saying about you, be proven false. But on top of that, this person feels like they're gonna betray her. So let it happen and then be there for her as the loving cousin you are. But it kind of feels like Spirit saying like you gotta focus on yourself. Let this play out. Okay. All right, friends. Who's next? Drop a number in the comments, 1 through 50. Drop a number in the comments, 1 through 50. Choopy. Choopy. You sleepy. Is that your number? You on 33 as to death, girl. Where Kiana at? She gonna be like, who out here using my number? Alright. One of them. I've been saying 333 a lot. So that's one of my numbers for now. Confirms a lot. You was feeling that already? Who's the friend? You don't trust the friend? I'm in the business. I'm in the business. You don't trust the friend? I don't trust the friend. Whoever this friend is, I don't trust them. They raggedy and bald headed. All right. 33, 28, 32. Y'all love to be real close together like that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, Spirit. Who you need to hit upside the head with a message? You can hit a few of them upside the head if you want to. You know how we get down over here. Oh, yeah. They the ones. A low vibrational ass friend. Yeah, that devil energy. That devil energy bring your cousin down. Let's see. The number is 14. Who was the closest? Keeks, you was the closest. 14. Not your number being twice the number. Oh, you never doing me a favor, by the way. You came from to another account. You just did me a favor by doing that. Telling me you're on the toilet and trying to kiss you. Get the fuck out of here. What's insane is coming from another account back to the live. Stop being weird. All right, Keeks, what's your question? I thought I was doing you a favor, by the way. A man could never do a favor for me. Let's be very clear. And this is why we choose the bear. All right, general reading, which means that a couple of y'all finna get hit upside the head, probably. All right, what's the overall energy for Keeks and them? Let me put the timestamp. I would love to forget a timestamp. 1:34:21. Keeks and them. All right. All right, what is the overall energy for Keeks and them? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Bookie, it's finna be a breakthrough. Don't you worry. It's finna be a breakthrough. Speak your mind to solve your problems. Girl, is it a drag? Or is it a collective drag? Cause what we was talking about earlier, closed mouth don't get fed. The message says speak your mind to solve your problems. 10 of Swords. It's gonna be over for better or worse. For better or worse, okay? Ruin, defeat, failure, insolence, overthrow, speaking many words, and hopelessness. Yeah. Under that is the 9 of Swords. Like, it's gonna be a breakthrough. 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 I feel it. All right, Spirit. What's this about? I could feel it coming through the air tonight. Hold on. I've been waiting on this moment for all my life. Hold on. This energy, boo. 5 of Pentacles is real ghetto. Lack, insecurity, instability. We not sure what's happening. What? You know what's happening? 9 of Cups. A wish is coming through. Wish fulfillment, peace, contentment is showing up. It may come in the form of an idea. It may come in the form of an idea, a burst of inspiration, an epiphany. But it's coming. Bottom of the deck. And we're going to be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Don't worry, be happy. What is this Page of Wands, Spirit? I feel like it's an epiphany, a burst of inspiration. That's going to get, there's too many. That's going to get the problem solved. Knight of Coins. Yeah. There's some type of idea. Some type of idea that's going to bring about like a coin or two. That's going to bring about some type of stability. Now, it might be a long-term thing. Knight of Coins is slow energy. It don't move as fast as it's like the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Wands. It don't move that fast. And it might be a little bit more arduous. It's not going to flow like the Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Coins is the most like diligent, firm, stable energy. So whatever the solution is, it's going to provide for you in the long run, long term. Okay? 3 of Coins. You may be having to work with others. Ugh. Spirit always wants us to ask for help. You may have to work with others to gain this longevity. Okay? It may be a collaborative effort. It may be you having to reach out to your community. It may be a teamwork situation where someone in a higher position or someone who's already gone through it can help you through it. But there is a breakthrough coming. It is going to make you happy. It may not be the exact result that you want, but it's the result that's going to make the most sense in the long run. What is the angel number here? Angel number here. Girl, it's the Page of Wands energy. 1414. Ignite your spark. That's Page of Wands right there. Spark, inspiration, opportunity, joy, new beginnings, positivity. Focus on your needs and desires with a joyful attitude. New opportunities, friendships, or even family additions may be on the horizons. Embrace the positive energy to speed up the process. What hobbies or desires can you focus on to reignite your passion? How can you stay open to new opportunities and positive changes? Identify one passion or hobby you've been neglecting and take a step towards rekindling it. Embrace a positive mindset and be open to the new opportunities and relationships that come your way. Because those new relationships is going to be helpful. They're going to help you. They're going to be real helpful. Okay. All right, let's see. Your song message. Scorpionic energy with beautiful monster. You're a monster. A beautiful monster. Beautiful monster. But I don't mind. Yeah. You're a beautiful monster. You might be a mess. You might be a little scary. But you're beautiful. You powerful. You have the ability to transform your situation with this scorpionic energy. With the scorpionic drip all up on you. And that's what you finna do. You finna alchemize. You're gonna take an idea, an epiphany that comes through, and make that shit shape. And it's gonna work out for you long term. So ignite your spark. You beautiful monster. All right, that's your message, geeks, and whoever else needed it, because I thought that was pretty motivational. I like it. I'm over here thinking like, what can I ignite? I need to ignite some candles and do some spell work. But I digress. But yeah. One more. Drop your numbers in the comments. And this is the last one. So y'all better participate because I'm not doing no more. Numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Go. You welcome, geeks. Drop your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. I don't mind, I don't mind. I don't mind, I don't mind. Hey. Oh, Raven switched it up on us. Will you be so mad if the number is 33? In fact, I like it. You got me terrified. I'm turned on and scared of you. You're a monster. Drop your numbers in the comments. We got one number and there's still 7 of y'all left. A beautiful monster. A beautiful monster. But I don't mind. Christine's at 50. Christine, you already had a reading. That's not fair. Anyone else? You feel like it should still stand for you. 26, 23. Anyone else? Anyone else? I don't mind. I don't mind. Hey. All right. Let's see. Let's see if Raven can be the winner. 26. That's funny. It's 13 people, 13 likes. That equals 26. Is that a sign, Raven? Is that a sign? Christine, you won, but you already had a reading, so I'm doing someone else. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Raven. Cielo was closer. It's 14. But Raven, since you tried so hard, I'll pull an oracle for you. So, Cielo, drop your question. And Raven, do you want a self-care oracle? Do you want a Le Vampire? Le Vampire, they're real cute. Do you want a Beloved Dead? This is an ancestor deck. Do you want a witch? What do you want? Aw, that would have been a good idea. That was a good idea, Christine. I just saw the comment though. Sorry. Okay. A vampire for Raven. Drop your questions, Yellow. BLUESKY, a vampire for Raven, please. A vampire for Raven, please. A vampire for Raven, please. Okay. So your number is 38. And it's the energy of courtesy. And you can let me know how this resonates for you. Let me put it close so you can see how cute they are. Thoughtful, polite, good manners. One thing we are known for, in the main, is our exquisite manners. Although Little Vampire has no need for food, she has made sure her guests are going to be provided for with the sweetest of treats at her moonlit feast. So know that we think of your needs. Manners we do have. Manners are not simply a facade to veil our cruelty or the terrible hunger that creates cruelty. Manners are a way of gracefully doing what must be done to smooth the difficulties we all must face, and to create beauty amongst days that can be full of crude squalor. Having manners is to think of others' comforts and what will please them. This card will bring you this day, speaks to you of the need to, under the current circumstances, speak the truth, but to do so with grace and diplomacy, and least offense possible. This means to work out what it is you wish to achieve in the forthcoming discussions, and how to best appease the offense, which has already flared. With manners, diplomacy, and thoughtfulness, you may still navigate the treacherous stretch of your life. It is worth being kind, truthful, yet graceful. In many of the nations in which we've traveled, we have noticed that in those which have manners, gracefulness, and dignity, there is a great deal of honor, and often is a harmony amongst people living in even the most difficult and testing circumstances. Manners are not insincere within themselves, although they can be when used to mask hostility. But the crime here is the hypocrisy. The time has come to marry up grace with truth and consideration. Use this beautiful magical gift of your good sense, your charm, and watch doors open and problems dissolve with newfound understanding. Blessings. Thinking of others creates flow, and the energy shall return to you. To the power of 3 by 3. Beauty and grace create harmony in social interactions. The curse. Thoughtless actions can impede the flow of energy, waste time, and create negative potential. It may seem strange, a vampire speaking of manners, when they so often have been known to take life, but they have often not done so, and they have also made friends and allies amongst those who were once most opposed to them. This is because they are charming. Their manners are often delightful, and they are able to speak with a heart of truth. But to see the beauty within all, and the need to address that, learn manners for the new places you are going, and be courteous as well as truthful. All right, so there may be a situation that is involved in your life right now, that you're involved in, where you really want to pop off. You really feel like everybody deserves to be cussed out in the situation. But it would behoove you to handle the situation with grace and dignity. And I kind of feel like the people involved in the situation would be really taken aback if you did that as well, because I think they expect or even hope that you will pop off. But handling the situation with like grace, and I'm kind of seeing you even in this like regal energy, like almost superiority, but not in an arrogant way. Like there's a regalness about how you would look in the situation if you carried, if you carried yourself with this, this distinguished kind of attitude. Regal. So regal is like majestic. It's like queenly or kingly, like royalty. So there would be this regality about you, almost as superiority, because these people expect so little of your behavior. So the way you need to move through the situation, navigate your situation, is Spirit wanted to say an air of superiority, not that. Spirit is being petty. But to navigate the situation with light, class, and dignity, because they don't expect you to carry yourself that way. They don't expect you to handle whatever the situation is that way. They expect you to be hostile. Shock the shit out of them. Does that make sense? Cielo. Cielo would like to know about the job and career. Is there hostility at your job, Raven? Probably. That I feel like haters live at the job. Cielo would like to know about the job and career. Am I meant to stay where I am for a while or go elsewhere? If you're asking, that's not really a good sign. This could be any environment though, Raven. It could be work. It could be within your family. It could be... You want to know if you can trust your boss and co-workers to support you, or if you should go where you are well coached more. Girl, Cielo, I don't know if what your pronouns are, but my girls are gender neutral. That you answered your own question, but let's go ahead and do the reading. You're never supposed to stay where you're not celebrated, where you're not appreciated. If you already feel unappreciated, and if you already feel that you can't trust your managers or your coworkers to support you, that's called intuition. Because that feeling doesn't just come out of nowhere. It don't come out of nowhere. If you're already feeling that, there's a reason for it. All right, so what's the overall energy in this work situation for Cielo? You look, it's there. Spirit, me and you, Spirit. Look what your overall energy is. The Queen of Swords, Miss Master of Discernment. You know what you know. You see what you see. You collect the data. You understand situation. You might not say nothing about it, but you know what you know. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. What did I just say? It's your intuition. You know what you know. You don't just feel that for no reason. You're not just wondering that for no reason. If these were solid people, if these were people that you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you could trust, you wouldn't even be feeling the need to ask. You already know. Ask no questions. You already know. All right. What's going on here, Spirit, with this work situation? What's going on with this work situation? Six of Cups. Exactly. That's how I feel, Spirit. Six of Swords. First of all, you may be seeing 666. Angel number 666 or 66. Look. Ain't shit where you at, Bookie. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Ain't shit where you at. And I think you already know that. That's not a space where you can grow. That's not a space where you can flourish. That's not a space where you are poured into. You need to go to this other space. Six of Cups energy. There's reciprocal energy in that space. The love that you have for what you do, the other people around you have that same love. And they want to pour that into you. There are teachers where you're going. Six of Swords. Move away from what no longer serves you. Take as little baggage as possible. All right. This other space King of Wands. There are people who are masters of their craft there. There are people who have real love for what they do there. There are people who desire to teach, desire to lead. So if you feel like where you're at is not growing you, that's for a reason. And if you already feel like this other environment can pour into you, teach you, and help you grow, that's for a reason. You already knew the answer. You already knew the answer. You already knew. You just have to learn how to trust it. When your intuition says go, you go. When your discernment picks up on shit, you hold on to what you've gathered, what you've learned. And you make your decisions wisely with your intuition and with your discernment. Your angel number is 55. So we have 66, we have 55, and there's 1515 in the chat right now. So fives, all this 5 energy, 1515 equals 66. And then 5, all this 5 energy is about change. It's about moving on. All right, it says be grateful. Gratitude, abundance, acceptance, positivity, contentment, reciprocity. Stop dwelling on problems you cannot solve or situations that bring you down. Embrace gratitude and reciprocity for what life offers, and you will align with your soul's desires. What are 3 things that you are grateful for today, and how can you shift this in your focus and help you align with your soul's desires? Make a list of all the things you are grateful for today and take a moment to express appreciation for them, allowing yourself to feel content and open to receiving more. This also feels like, you learn what you could learn from the environment that you're in. You've had the experience that you've had there. Be grateful for the experience, good, bad, or indifferent. And then move on to the next thing. You don't have to be like pissy about this environment, but you can just, okay, it was an experience. I learned from it. Everyone in this environment wasn't necessarily nice, but even in that, you learn lessons from the people that you have negative encounters with. So be grateful for it and move on. Karma Chris by Young and May. It's giving, okay, because this song is actually about a relationship, and it says, somebody else making you smile, I can't live like that. Somebody else holding you down, I can't live like that. You out of my world, I can't live like that. I was just messing with those girls, I was gonna get right back. Like, whoever this is about, if this is like about your boss or whatever, it feels like when you move on to this next venture, they might try to seduce you back. Come back and work with us. But it also kind of feels like maybe someone in the environment, maybe it's multiple people, have like a kind of a toxic attachment to you. That when you do try to move on, they would be the type to try to hold you back. Not necessarily like trying to convince you out of it, but maybe trying to convince you to stay. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like if you stay here, it's not going to be beneficial to you. So go ahead and move on. You even have the 5 of Pentacles, so 555 in this reading. 66, 1515 was up there. Yeah, you already know what to do. You already knew what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Oh. All right, but yeah. Oh, I didn't even put your timestamp. I'm going to have to go find it. Okay. But anyways, that's the reading, y'all. That is the reading. Thank you for everyone who is new here, everyone who subscribed here. We're almost at 3,400. That means we're only 600 away from 4K. Thank you. If y'all looking for personal readings, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. That's the only place that you could book. Cash App gratitude donations are in the pinned comment. It's just my name, Savy Cynthia. If you all would like to contribute to my situation and drop a little donation into my Cash App, I appreciate you. Look, as soon as I started talking about that, a whole bunch of people left. The universe don't like ugly. But anyways, I do appreciate if anyone else donates. I appreciate all of you who did donate already. Thank you so very much. I'm over here doing what I got to do as well, trying to get this money up so I don't get evicted. But thank you for everyone who was kind enough to help. So yeah, until the very next time I read for you all, gang, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Cielo. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. See y'all later.